Look at these lovely legs behind me. Just a couple of legs.
Just a couple of
legs.
We're just saying how her next album is blue as well.
Yes.
So she really is sticking with the blue.
She's a blue girl.
She's
a
an
blue
oceanic girl.
She's an...
Yes. She is from a place that is surrounded by the ocean.
Yeah, it's true.
Like us.
You know, aren't we all, I guess, at the end of the day?
I guess so, like New Zealand is like really
No, New Zealand is like very...
out there.
There's just water. You know, there's water.
A lot.
It's an oceanic feeling, it is.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Hello.
Guys! So, LORDE has released a new song. Man of the Year is what it's called. Just another song that was released whilst we were overseas that we have been meticulously avoiding on all social media platforms so that we could react to you guys. So it is a skill.
Yes.
It's a skill.
We required
You
it.
would think that having a YouTube channel would mean that we're chronically online, but we're actually more offline than you think because we're always having to avoid things, especially TikTok.
We've got to give the people the content, not consume the content.
We don't get to consume the content. I just like, I don't know where the concept of that track name is going to take us.
Right. I agree. I have no idea what she's going to tell us. Is she the man of the year?
It's going to be tea because LORDE always spills the tea.
She does.
LORDE has never written a bad song in her life. She's actually incapable of it.
Yeah, I agree.
So, you know.
Yeah, and she's got the tape across her as well.
Yes, the
which
duct
kind
tape.
of feels...
Well, that's actually... Maybe she is the man of the year.
Maybe she is, yeah.
It's like she's covering her womanhood. And, you know, she's actually been saying in this album sort of, you know, release cycle situation that she feels that her gender is changing. I can't remember the exact wording that she used, but she said that some days she feels like a woman and some days she feels like a man.
Yeah.
You know, actually, something that I do feel like we need to say, because I don't think it was information that we had when we filmed our reaction to What Was That? The album is called Virgin.
Yes.
And also, the album cover is so slay.
So slay.
Like that x-ray of like her pelvic region. And, you know, it is so funny, her sort of like speaking on her gender and everything recently, because our first instinct was like, wow, that's like powerful woman stuff.
Totally.
To really focus on that area.
On the uterus, and you can see her IUD.
Yes.
You can see the zip of her jeans.
Yes.
The little metal bits of her jeans. I really thought it was a very powerful image.
Yes.
And in the name as well, you know, Virgin. It can mean so many different things.
Yeah.
But obviously for women, it means something extra.
Yeah.
Than
I
it
think
does
so.
for men. Very interesting that it's not just about that femininity, it seems.
Oh
It's
my
also
God.
about the other side.
She's actually released the track list too.
She has.
Do we want to have a quick look at that?
Yeah. Hammer is the first track.
Wow.
A shapeshifter. Oh, I wonder if that's going to touch on that feminine, masculine sides as well. Man of the Year. Favorite daughter. Current Affairs. Clear Blue, which she talked about being like the color of the album, like bath water.
Yeah.
GRWM. Almost like a
Get ready with me. Intriguing.
Broken Glass. If she could see me now, oh my God, if that's going to be talking to her younger self, I'm going to cry.
No, that's a lot. Don't say that. And David. Who's David? So there's not a title track.
No. It's kind of cool. I like it. It's extra special when there's not a title track in a way, because it's like she had to come up with that concept to give it an overall meaning.
Yes, I was just about to say it's her first album without a title track, but it's not, because Pure Heroine doesn't have a title track,
you're
obviously.
right. I would love to know if she just wrote Sober 2 and like then came up with the album name, or she already had it in her head.
Yeah.
And then kind of made that little interlude.
Well, you know what I get? Yeah, actually, no. The fact that it is Sober 2 melodrama is interesting. It's like there is a title track, but it's also kind of not. Like, it's kind of not
Maybe
called
that's
melodrama.
how she came up with
It's actually
melodrama.
kind of just called Sober 2.
Yeah, she's making that song and she's like, we told you this is melodrama.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so
It's a
fucked
lot.
up. Melodrama's
It's a lot.
the best album I've ever heard.
So much to see new track names from an artist that you love.
Yeah.
Because you just don't
You
can't fill in the blanks yet.
Yeah.
You don't know what these stories are, but there's a name for them. Like, it's almost illegal. I just don't know what the hell she's going to tell us on this album, and I really am quite concerned. I really am.
I'm so concerned.
Can I just say as well that I really really love that favorite in favorite daughter is spelt the British English way.
Thank God.
Thank you so much.
Because
Lord.
she's not American.
Because she's an oceanic girl. We're out here using yous, all right? In colour, in favour,
in mum.
In mum.
Man of the year. Shall we listen?
Please. Oh. Yes.
Gliding through on my bike, gliding through like new from my recent ego death.
Okay.
Sirens sing overnight, violent sweet music. You met me at a really strange time in my life. Take my knife and I cut the cord. My babe can't believe I've become someone else, someone more like myself.
Wow.
Who's gonna love me like this? Who could give me like this? Let it flow down to me. Love me like this.
Oh my God.
Now I'm broken up.
I do need to pause. I love this.
This is superior.
This is such a good energy.
This is such a
that
good energy.
I'm sorry, is that just a bass?
I think it is.
The fact that that's the only instrument. This is so heavy on her vocals. I love the melody.
And the melody, oh my God.
Love the melody.
The way she's singing, her voice, I
It's
love
so good.
showcasing her voice like that.
I love the intensity.
Yeah.
That there's just this. It's a very intense
It's
vibe.
so intense. It feels really intimate.
It's very serious and very intimate.
And like soothing in a way.
Yes.
I feel like it's like kind of like all of her types of songs in one. I mean, so far I'll see where it goes to, but at first it was kind of reminding me of like solar power songs like Big Star and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yep.
But then like that intense sound that came in kind of gave me more of more of a melodrum, a pure heroine feel.
Wow, okay. Gliding through on my bike, gliding through like new from my recent ego death. Is that just like, she's just growing up, or is she like, has she just done like some kind of a trip or something? Like,
Well, she's definitely done a lot of trips, I think.
yeah.
Ego death's so funny. I feel like it used to be this thing that people would say and people would be like, what is that? And now it feels like a trendy word almost. But I think it's also good if it's becoming a normalized kind of colloquial term, because people need to fathom what's going on there.
People do need to fathom what's going on there.
Yeah.
It actually says that in a recent interview, she said, psychedelic therapy, honestly, is a huge cornerstone to my well-being and practice, and just keeps me alive to what's out there and what's possible.
Wow. When she says that, does she just mean like doing it at her own time and her own pace? Or is she meaning,
or is she
like,
actually
going
doing
to a therapist and,
psychedelic therapy?
Yeah.
Nah, I actually reckon that would fix a lot of us up.
It would.
Genuinely, we're out here advocating for psychedelic therapy. Not that we've done psychedelic therapy. But sirens sing overnight, violent, sweet music. You met me at a really strange time in my life.
Sirens sing overnight. That's like the sirens, like an ambulance or like a police car. Violent, sweet music.
Yes. Sirens have a double... Oh my God, I was thinking this. It's a mythology thing too. Sirens have a double meaning. Living in New York City, Lorde hears emergency sirens in the night, like you said. In Greek mythology, sirens lure men to their death with their enchanting song. Lorde's New York environment lured her to ego death and subsequent rebirth. That's
Oh my God, T.
fucking crazy for her to word that like that. So sirens sing overnight, violent, sweet music. That makes sense. Like,
Violent,
it's
'cause
violent.
it's the death.
Yes.
It's
and
sweet.
yes. You met me at a really strange time in my life. Take my knife and I cut the cord. My babe, can't believe I've become someone else, someone more like myself.
I wonder if that's like take the knife and cut the cord from this other person. Like they're separating themselves finally.
Interesting.
I did think of like birth and like the umbilical cord and stuff. So like if this whole thing is a metaphor for her rebirth, she's cutting the cord from her old self, or maybe her old self.
Wow. Apparently, she's also said in a recent interview, I had cut some sort of cord between myself and this regulated femininity. It sounds crazy, but I felt that all of a sudden I was off the map of femininity, and I totally believed that that allowed things to open up. That's interesting.
Off the map of femininity, like she didn't feel like she fit into the qualities or mold or stereotype of what femininity is.
It does say here too, like what you just said, the cord could be a literal umbilical cord or the metaphorical cord that divides masculinity and femininity.
Oh, interesting.
She's described this album as the sound of my rebirth. You know, this everything that she's saying here is actually so in line with, like, it makes sense coming off the back of Solar Power. And remember, we were sort of talking in what was like, has she regressed into like her party life or something? But actually, this kind of seems like a really natural progression.
Yeah.
Who's gonna love me like this? Oh, who could give me lightness? Let it flow down to me. Love me like this. Now I'm broken open.
Oh, wow. That's such a vulnerable chorus. Oh, it's giving liability. Oh,
yeah, she
like
is
that.
really saying some things.
I do like that, but it's
Coming
emotional.
up. This is fucking crazy, and we haven't even heard this full song. I love that energy.
Now I go about my day, riding it like a wave, playing it any way I want.
Ooh.
Swish mouthwash, jerk off. Days go by in a haze, stay up and sleep late.
Oh, I love that. That voice.
Who's gonna love me like this? Oh, who could give me like this? Where he flow down through me, love me like this. Now I'm broken open. Let's hear it for the man of the year. Hear it for the man of the year.
I'm so sorry. I'll go
No,
back
no,
to
that's
that, but I
fine,
need
that's
to pause
fine.
it there because she just said so much.
No,
to
there was a
us.
lot happening there. There was a lot happening.
Oh my god, the melody.
The melody.
This is so superior.
It's so good.
This is the Lorde I knew.
No.
This is the Lorde
I already know this is
needed.
hitting for us more than What Was That, which is so
Yes.
funny because people are
Yes.
obsessed with What Was That, and it's an amazing song. But like,
The vulnerability.
this is
here.
more us.
Yeah. Now I go about my day riding it like a wave.
Yes.
Playing it any way I want. Swish mouthwash. Jerk off. Days go by in a haze. Stay up and sleep late.
I can't tell if this is like positive or negative in this verse. Like
think
is it
she's
this result of
saying-
this ego death? Like, now I can just go about my day and like this is a good thing.
Well, she's saying like, you know, who's going to love me like this? Like she feels broken.
I don't know where my brain is here.
Wait, that second chorus had a change because she
Yeah.
says, let it flow down to me. And then in this one, she says, way he flow down through me.
Yeah. Who could give me lightness? Way he flowed down through me. Interesting. And then she's added this, let's hear it for the man of the year.
Isn't it also interesting that she's saying like jerk off? Like I feel like that's a man way of saying masturbate.
I totally agree.
Like girls
yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah,
jerk
yeah, yeah.
off. She's saying this he flows down through her. So is she talking about herself becoming this masculine version of herself?
I need to know what Genius is saying about the actual Man of the Year lyric, because what the literal fuck. This is from an interview with Triple J. She said, let's give the Aussies the tea. Triple J is an Australian radio station, just in case you don't know. Lorde revealed that the construct of the song begun in 2023 after she
Stop it. What?
After she attended GQ's Man of the Year award ceremony, she said, I wrote the song the next day. I wore a hot girl dress and felt so not like myself. The next day we were in the studio and I was like, I want to write a song about how I'm the man of the year to me.
Okay.
And this is the dress. This is the dress in question. She says she doesn't feel like herself. Then going back to your question, way he flowed down through me is maybe about herself. She's there in this hot girl dress. She's feeling like she's having this weird, like, I'm not even in my body because I don't feel like myself.
Yeah.
I have maybe some masculine energy to give. I'm the man of the year.
Yeah,
I'm
and she
not
feels
just
that
this
coming
hot girl.
over her.
I don't want people to see me this way. I have complexity. I'm complex.
How I hope that I remember my gold chain, my shoulders, my face in the light. Oh, I didn't think he'd appear. Let's hear it for the man of the year. Hear it for the man of the year. Let's hear it for the man of the year.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay, that was like a bridgy outro situation.
Oh, interesting.
Wow.
I think I was wanting that song to be a little longer.
Yes, it's quite short. It's almost, it's exactly 3 minutes. It's exactly 3 minutes.
I have to say, I looked up who the man of the year was that year.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Yes.
It was Troye Sivan.
Troye Sivan! Troye Sivan.
We love our Aussie
Yes.
King. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I
she
really did
said
like
something
that.
here. Yeah, me too. This is a fabulous song.
What did she say in that bridge?
How I hope that I'm remembered. My gold chain, my shoulders, my face in the light. Sorry. I didn't think he'd disappear. Let's hear it for the man of the year. Hear it for the man of the year. Hear it for the man of the year.
What?
Is that describing...
How I hope that I'm remembered. This masculine
know
side
what?
of herself, like when you think of a man, the chain, the shoulders, like those are all like masculine features.
I was going to say,
My
I
face in the
feel
light.
like maybe the music video would give us a lot of context. And guys, we will be watching the music video over on Patreon because YouTube doesn't like us watching music videos here. But I reckon she'll put some fucked up visual that will really show us something about this outro. When describing her man of the year in an interview, LORDE depicted her idea of what she would look and act like as a man. I pictured the person I wanted to be singing that song on a stage in front of people. It was me in my jeans and I wanted to be shirtless, just in a chain and my jeans. But I wanted some sort of coverage and something to sort of hint at binding.
Which is why she's now done the tape on her chest because she's in her jeans.
Yeah. In 2023, she went shopping at clothing store CHCM and tried on a pair of men's jeans. She sent a picture to Stack, Jimmy Stack, I'm guessing, to get his opinion. He was like, I want to see the you that's in this picture represented in the music. This was before I had any sense of my gender broadening at all. That is interesting.
Wow.
There's
So she's saying-
there's a lot here about this
Yeah.
song and how that ties into it, I think.
She's saying that like she came off birth control and it's like almost made her be more in touch with herself in general, like her femininity, but then also therefore her masculinity.
It's interesting because I've definitely heard people talking about this before.
Well, I guess it like birth control suppresses all of your hormones, so you're probably not really feeling either
You're
one.
not going to be who you are.
Yeah.
And people have spoken about the fact that like they've even like completely changed how they feel about their partner and stuff when they've gone off birth control because everything in your body just changes without that hormonal like regulation, I guess.
I think it's
really
tea that
interesting.
she's got a copper IUD because that's why it would show up in the X-ray,
Yeah,
and that's not hormonal.
that's so tea.
So she's off the.
That's
she's off
so
the
tea.
hormones.
This song is very deep.
Very deep.
This is the thing about look, nobody's writing a song like that.
I feel like I'm going to learn a lot from this album.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't know, the way that she's able to string words together to explain how she's feeling about something is just so completely different and not obvious to any other like basic way than that some other person would explain it as.
So authentic and tapped into what she's feeling, I think,
Yes.
which allows for that.
One thing that I will say to end on as well is that I was thinking about how interesting is that the Man of the Year lyric is specifically, let's hear it for the man of the year. Because on Solar Power, she says, let's hear it for the girls living in the modern world. And it just feels like that there's an intentional link there. Like, let's hear it for the girls, but now let's hear it for the man in her as well.
Yeah, Solar Power does have quite a feminine energy to it, that album.
It does.
Like, I'm kind of like a prettier Jesus, like things
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
So maybe this is going to be exploring that more masculine side of her.
Yeah, this album's going to be cooked, I reckon. She's going to say some things and we're
Yeah.
going to be really deeply concerned.
Check out the music video on our Patreon if you
Yes.
want to continue this conversation with us.
Yes.
And otherwise, we'll see you guys when the album comes out.
Oh, we definitely will.
Unless she
So
gives us
exciting.
another single.
Yes, in which case we will be back sooner.
Yes.
With some more Lorde.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.